Hi guys, this is Jama Malmy and I am back with another scrapbook album share. And this is my daughter's year 2 scrapbook, and it is a scrapbook in progress. I don't work chronologically, I bounce around, so I don't have any of her albums complete. But what I did, I decided to organize them by her first album is her first full year up to her first birthday. And then this album starts after her first birthday, which is in August, and it goes through the end of that year and then the whole next year. So then what I decided to do after her first year is do it by year. So this is the end of 2014 and 2015. The next one will be 2016 and then 2017 and so on. And then when my son was born in 2016, he's just kind of mixed in her album. I decided to that the albums I'm making are for me, not necessarily their baby albums. So I'm just kind of mixing them all in. But I kind of started her birth as like a start over of a whole new scrapbook series. So without further ado, this starts in actually February 2015, so I'm missing a whole chunk of time from August 2014 through February 2015. So there will be a lot before this and an intro page and everything, but not there yet. So I kept the pocket pages in the scrapbook album just because that was easier. The 12 by 12 layouts I have pulled out and kept in order, so I can give you a closer look at those. So as I've mentioned before, I put my embellishments on top of the page protector, and I usually adhere them with glue dots or something really strong. And then that way I can overlap the seams, or and then it also just doesn't create bulk in the little pockets. So I use Close to My Heart's page protectors for the pocket pages and my 12 by 12 pages, and I really like the high quality of them. So this was some outdoor play. And I have mentioned before also, I really like using wood veneers. These ones are fun with the cutouts because I backed it with glitter. I backed it with a glitter paper. This one I backed with just pink paper. This one over here. So I haven't done the backs of these yet. So here is one with all 4x6 vertical pages, just kind of showing she was just being funny. This was like the first time that she was sort of interested in the potty, so I wanted to document that. And she was, what, 1.5 here, yet she didn't potty train till 3, so go figure. But anyways, and here's the other side of that layout. This is kind of just some, let's see, when was this? March. I think this is just a mix of like March photos. I decided to sort of group things by month in the pocket pages, and then more special things I do in a 12 by 12 layout, or if it like warrants a 12 by 12 layout, then I do it like that. And I just mix them all up in my album. So this one, I printed some collage photos that I made on my phone in a collage app as a 4x6 photo, so that's why they're separated. And this was just some backyard fun throughout April, like the bright photos in here. I've mentioned before, but these pocket pages are just my absolute favorite to embellish. I love figuring out how to embellish them. And I love using arrows and hearts and that kind of thing, banners. Alright, so here's some 12 by 12 layouts. And this was at a baseball game, the Emeralds game, the M's. So I cut these baseballs out on the Cricut, although it didn't cut very well, but it's the only baseball embellishment I had at the time. So this was with our friends. That's Kaylin with our friend's dad and the mom, of course, and then there's my husband. was going to say, of course, I'm not even in the photo anywhere. My husband's back is to us, but I just liked all these pictures. And here's another 12 by 12 layout. This was really fun to do. It's a park layout, and I was inspired by Vicki Wisniuk on this layout. She's a really, really talented paper crafter up in Canada, and I think she did a layout that had this similar design with the lots of photos along the bottom. And I like the little park scene. This paper is, can't recall the name, Lolly Doodle from Close to My Heart. It's from a while ago. But it just, the compliments had these fun, what I thought were park-like, or worked with the park theme. This park has goats. It's like a farm, actually, that has a park on it. And there's goats there, and they have a pumpkin patch and everything. It's a really cool place. So this actually took a really long time because these are cardstock stickers. I put some of them on 3D foam. So I stuck them onto cardstock and then cut them out and put them on 3D foam. And I was at a retreat, a weekend retreat, so I didn't have like my anti-static or anti-static powder tool to put on, or baby powder or anything to put on the back of stickers. So put them on cardstock and cut them out. So there's that layout. All right, so we've got another 12 by 12 layout. This is ducks again. So the local scrapbook store, or one of our local art stores where I go to crops to sometimes, sells the Oregon paper since we are in Eugene. Lots of Oregon fans here. And there's some stickers. These are from stickers. So this was from a game that we went to with the same family that the M's game was at, or was with. My husband works for the Ducks, so he goes to every game, and Kaylin used to go to a lot of games, and then when my son was born, we don't go to quite so many. I don't take them both because my husband works and runs around the whole time, so it's basically just me solo with them. But anyways, so I tried playing around with outlining this with a black journaling pen. And then I splattered some black acrylic paint on it. I mixed it with a little tiny bit of water first and then splattered it on. So there was that. And this layout I just shared on my blog. This is from the Pumpkin Patch 2015. I love all the orange and the bright colors in her jacket. This was a fun layout to do. The title, it says October Pumpkin, and then I wrote in patch. This is actually the paper that I cut out the words from the paper. I forget what line it is, but I made this while I was at a crop at the scrapbook store. Here's the other side of it. I really like this huge wood veneer. It's so fun. I just decided to leave that plain. And my cards that don't have photos in them, I made myself with just paper. So I had this striped paper and this leaf paper. They're papers that I just cut to 4x6, and then I use this as like an edge border sort of thing. This is that same paper with a sticker over it. A lot of little fun enamel dots and stuff. Another veneer that's backed. This is actually behind the page protector. I usually put stuff on the front, but this layout I put it behind for some reason. The jewels are on top. Some of them are on top and some of them aren't. I don't know. I was chatting while I was at the crop, so maybe that's why. Anyway, so all this was just made with paper, and then I added the stickers and stuff. All right, so I need something in between there still, but this is her first time trick-or-treating, and I use a lot of the same paper. I made this right after the last layout. I used the same paper to cut these things out. And she was a ladybug, a cute little outfit. So I had these little tiny ladybug embellishments from Jolie's, and this ladybug sticker was from Hobby Lobby. But I waited to use that for so long because her room is like a garden theme with bugs and stuff, and so I've been collecting these things for a long time but haven't used them. So it was fun to have the ladybug to actually use with this. All right, this is one of my favorite layouts ever. Really fantastic photos to start. My mom took these photos on her really nice camera. Actually, I think she did it on my camera, which she gave me, a really nice camera. But I did a mix of paper lines. This is a close to my heart paper. It's really pretty gold foil from a special, I think, last year. I can't remember what line this is from. These are from the same line, I believe, and they are one of my favorite lines ever. The thickers, whoops, I moved that. The thickers are like a wood grain pattern. So you can kind of see like the wood grain in them. So I thought it all went perfectly with this theme. And then this little embellishment cluster, this these hearts are actually one wood veneer piece. And then this wood veneer already came with the glitter on it. I want to say it is a, I forget her name. I want to say it's a Heidi Swapp wood veneer, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Actually, yeah. Here they are. So here's Heidi Swapp. These are like acetate letters. And then Heidi Swapp, there were some wood grain ones. There were 2 gold and 2 silver, and I just put the 2 silver I have left in the back of this package, but I love her stuff. Heidi Swapp does some really great stuff for embellishing. So there's that layout. And then we've got more pocket pages, and this is December. So it's just kind of like a random spread of December things that were going on. I sort of did it like a daily December, but not really. Like, this was Kaylin's first selfie. We went to a show, like some orchestra show, and she was pretty bored and playing with my phone and took a picture. Wrapping presents. This was a date night for my birthday, and starting to unwrap ornaments for the Christmas tree. This was a little birthday party she went to. Here's a flip flap. So they're Ani's birthday. And so I really like the flip flops, especially if you want, if you can't decide between 2 pictures to use on a scrapbook layout, this is a really good option. And I didn't have a third picture. You could put a third picture here, but I didn't have one. But I wanted to say that it was Ani's birthday because Ani is her best friend at school. But so that was a way to do that and sort of hide it, but make it look cute. So I got my December card. I love these stars. This was a Project Life embellishment. And then I sort of divided this up because we went to San Diego, which is where I'm from, where we're both from, my husband and I. To pre-San Diego was this layout, and I kind of did a rundown of some things that went on in December. And then this was a trip we did to Sun River in Oregon, and so I wanted to give that its own layout. I did pocket pages. That was fun. I love the pops of pink glitter with the kind of blue and white theme with the snow. So this was that fun trip. I was pregnant, and so was our friend Christy. And then now here starts our trip to San Diego, and we were there for 2 weeks. So that's why I divided December up into pre-San Diego and in San Diego. So this is, I did this kind of heading to San Diego picture this is with her cousin, and her other cousin's not in here yet. And then I haven't done the rest of the San Diego trip except for Christmas Eve day, which this is Chris's family. We see them once a year. Actually, we didn't go to San Diego last year, and we're probably not going this year. We're kind of starting our own traditions here at home, but we used to go to San Diego every year at Christmas. And here's a little flip flap. So these were pictures that weren't like fabulous pictures, but I still wanted to show them. But I wanted the journaling to be on the top, so I put the journaling here. I was 6 months pregnant. And this is, I scrapbooked this last year, and this was Close to My Heart's Christmas kit from last year, which I really, really like. And here's the other side of it. Oh, the other side is, oh, I didn't pull this out because I wanted to show you the flip flap over here, but this side I pulled out so you could see it a little closer. So I loved the compliments that went with this, the bright red glitter. I just love all of these compliments that went with this kit. This was one of the Workshops Your Way, one of the pre-planned layout kits from Close to My Heart, which I really liked it. I changed it up a little bit, but actually no, I take that back. I ordered the kit, but I didn't follow the kit instructions. I followed, I actually did a process video for this last year that I never posted, but I was inspired by another consultant's layout, and so I sort of used that as inspiration. So anyways, that is it for my 2014 to 2015 layout so far. So if you want to see more of my scrapbook pages, you can head over to my blog at jamamolly.com. And I haven't even posted all of these up yet, so I wanted to share this because I don't always get to posting every layout on my blog, and wanted you to be able to see them if you wanted to. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want to see anything closer or anything like that, and I'd be happy to share. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.